So the Straight Pride Parade, who done it and what for? I believe the comment said Milo Yiannopoulos, whatever his name is, who is gay, oddly enough. But is this meant to just cause more dissent? Will anybody go? Is this really masked as some sort of racist rally? These are the same group of people who think every minority has an agenda. It's like there's a black agenda, there's a gay agenda, there's a woman agenda, okay, so wanted to be treated fairly and equally is not an agenda. Not like you think it is. You know what I should do. I want to use this deck. Because Spirit said use this deck. But I gotta be messy. Because some soul out there has created a deck called the Gay Tarot. So why not? We'll go against Spirit's advice this one time. So, they're upside down. 9 of coins. Establishment. World. 2 cups. It's a bond. 4 of wands. So this is something bigger than some random fool. This is someone trying to get attention. Justice. The Protector, that's the Empress. Six of Wands. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's something else behind this. Heavy-handed practices, winning at all costs, cheating, hardship, thrown out, waiting, balancing, time, transition, idealism, and new action. So this is for the elevation of a particular person. I don't know who they are, but they will emerge. You have a establishment. You have a there's an entity behind the person. So this is not just some lone wolf walking through the streets yelling straight pride. This is something to do with dissension. So this is meant to cause, a disruption and all of that. Not on the scale of a Donald Trump, but so that the world may see. And there's a bond around, this seems to be more along the lines of, if I can get on TV type of thing. I want to be known. I want to be famous. I want to be this. So maybe this is where the establishment comes from. And this in particular person can bring about some chaos, some disruption, some Duck Dynasty type of thing. To where you got a section of the population believing that they're under attack. Because Muslims aren't enough, now you got Jewish people, then you have Mexicans, and now you have all the gays that are attacking you. So there is something legal around this. It's brand new. It is a contract of some sort, because this person gets like an elevation in life. And it has something to do with an inside thing. So it's kind of like, let's say for instance, this is not true, I'm just saying this for instance. Let's say it's not Vladimir Putin that wanted Donald Trump to run for president and cause discord. Let's say, for instance, it was I won't say a name, I'll just say it was a television network. So they created a television show to boost the reputation of Donald Trump. Donald Trump then runs for office. This television network then puts him on TV all the time, and they give him all the free press in the world. He sounds good, he looks good to certain people. He gets the vote. He gets in, he becomes president. He now leans towards their agenda. Their agenda is put into place by their own little mole. So there is someone in this little straight pride parade that may find himself with a television show, some reality show on some obscure network, maybe even TLC. Maybe he can get that far. And they can talk to him, talk about him. You can see the insides of his life. Next thing you know, he's a public persona. He sounds good to some people. He looks good to some people. Sounds batshit crazy to others. There you go. He will be put into place by this entity, and he may garner some support. At the very least, he will gather some eyes. There is, again, with the Five of Swords, there is something underhanded about this. There is something forceful, vengeful about it. It does cause some dissension. And there is a period of waiting and a juggling in the midst of chaos. Sad part about this is once he is used up, he is discarded. Like quickly. And then he sort of tries to find a way to juggle and pick up the pieces. Then he just goes down in history, because this is time moving on, as the person who has some sort of ideal future ahead of him, because there's the painful transition. Some sort of ideal future ahead of him with the actions he was taking, and it turns out that not really. He has to then try to pick up the pieces of his life. So he needs new actions, because it kind of falls flat because you're doing it at a bad time, because the nation is going to be more focused on who's running for president than who's running a straight pride parade. So you may get some initial publicity, but in the end, it falls flat. Who is it? I don't know. But like I said, they will emerge and everybody will know.